Alright, good morning. Welcome back to Mr. Post Frame. Today's video is going to be an update on all the projects I got going on. For those of you who watch YouTube, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, paints a beautiful picture how wonderful everything is. It's not always like that. But anyway, first stop is going to be a new build. The customer is using somebody else that I normally use for the grading, so I have to meet them out there, check it out, mark out the buildings, all that kind of good stuff. Then I got to go to a build where we're doing the interior framing. Got to do some blocking in on some soffits. Then I got to go check on the job that we were off of for 7 weeks. For the most part, that's wrapped up, other than the fact that the doors were supposed to be in like a month and a half ago. They're still not in, so the steel just got put up and we'll have to come back, which stinks. So let's go ahead and jump to the first stop. We're at a new build site here where we're going to be building a ranch style house with unattached 40 by 40. The client wanted me to meet him out here. They got a different guy than we normally have grades. We just wanted me to check it out. So we staked out the house, staked out the building. There's a few minor adjustments, so they're going to get that made with their grader. Get 4 to 6 inches of rock down for me, so when I get here, it's all ready to go. So I think the most important thing when you guys are preparing your build site is to make sure you have a nice flat surface that's compacted properly. They didn't have to bring in a bunch of dirt and level it. I mean, they did move dirt around, so we have maybe 1.5 feet of fill on one side, which isn't a big deal. But I like to start building on a nice flat pad with my 4 to 6 inches of rock down, and also that's going to save you money. The flatter that pad is, and the closer your piers can get to that gravel, the less money it's going to cost you in the long run. Because if you're, say you're 6 inches off on one end and you put all your piers in level, you're going to have to bring in extra gravel to bring that end up, which is going to cost you more money. So just keep that in mind when you're grading your site. I know it's hard, you want to get going, you're excited, I've done it, but it ends up costing you more money in the long run. So we're wrapped up here. We're going to go to another job we have where the interior framing is just finished up. I got to check things over. I got to put a couple some soffit blocking in, and then we'll go check another job after that. So let's get going. For those of you who are new to the channel, just to give you a little background on Mr. Post Frame. Our business started, we used to live in northern Illinois. I was in law enforcement. Up one day, decided I was going to quit and do something different, so we moved to Iowa. I self-built my own Barndominium. I designed it, built it pretty much by myself, YouTubed it, took off, and since then we've been building Barndominiums for other people, and we started our own design services. So we design Barndominiums all over the country. We work with other builders. We have a patron group where we help self-builders. It's a paid group where we do lives, we do question and answers. It's a great community of other self-builders. You get to share your build on there, so we all can learn from each other. So all that's great. It's just a lot of work, and I feel like sometimes I'm getting pulled in 37 different directions. And but that's just the way it is. If you guys are interested in Barndominiums, we have all kinds of information on them from start to finish. If you watch my original build, I do every single trade basically on there and have videos on it. So if you're wanting to do that, check out our Patreon group. I will leave a link in the description for that. What else? Yeah, if you need design, we can help you design your Barndominium. We can help you design your shop, garage, whatever the case is. We are about to launch a program, an e-modeler on our website where you will be able to go on there and design your own structure. So I'm hoping that we can get that going in the next couple weeks, which will be awesome because you can go in there, mess around with it, and then you can submit it for plans. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be kind of an evolving thing for us. I'm sure there'll be some bumps in the road, but we've been working really hard to get to this point, and we'll let you know when that goes live. But we're about to our next job site, and we'll get out there and show you around at that one. Alright guys, so we're at the next stop for the day, which is a barn door we're just finishing up the interior framing on. It should be done today. One of the last things we got to do is block off the soffits. They're using blown insulation in the attic, so we're just going to take some, we usually use 1/2-inch plywood, whatever kind of scraps we have, rip it down and nail it up there, so when you're blowing that insulation it can't go out into the soffit area. So just got to do that, and then this job will be wrapped up by the end of the day, hopefully. All right, I just got done putting all of the soffit blocking up. It's kind of a mess in here, but framing is going to be done here soon. This will give you a little bit better perspective of what it looks like. This is that double 14-inch LVL we got going across here. Got 6-inch bearing on this side and that side. Pantry. A little bathroom here off the dining area. It's kind of open from the kitchen into here, which is kind of cool. Goes out onto the back porch. Concrete's in. I don't think the concrete was in the last time we were here. I replaced those 3 posts because they warped. I don't know why, but they did. So I popped those out, replaced those. Got 9.5-inch eye joist with 3/4-inch subfloor, 16 on center. Got the master bedroom here. Nice walk-in closet. And then the bathroom is back here. And the way this was designed is there's this empty space behind the stairs, so there's be a tub shower down here and then a pocket door, small pocket door that will leave an opening to access this space under the stairs for extra storage or whatever they want to use it for. It's just better trying to utilize that versus just leaving it dead space. This will be the loft area. Let's see, 3 bedrooms up here, I think. 3 bedrooms and an office. 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, bathroom, bedroom, and an office, and then there will be a utility room right here at the end, but then this will all be open along here. So this whole area will have 18-foot ceilings. All right, we got all of our chains, binders, piles of straps. This one's almost done. Got underneath the doors, or around the doors once the doors come in, corner trims, and this will be a wrap. Here, I know I've talked about this before from this building, but this is an example of why you need your pad prepared properly and level, because it's going to cost them a decent amount of money to get this gravel in up here to level, because this side's down, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches, and then that side the piers are level with the rock, so it just falls off down here. Clients have moved in, started doing their plumbing, so they've got a lot of their plumbing roughed in. These windows that we got here are Windsor windows. These ones are white on the inside and black on the outside. Black and white looks pretty nice. Set our grade board trim adds a lot of curb appeal to this, in my opinion. I don't think we'll ever not do it unless we're doing like a ag barn that's going to have animals in it or something. We have the fascia and soffit on this back porch to do. And then we won't be able to do the ceilings of the porches until the electricians come in, run all their wire, stuff like that for lights, and then we can put our ceilings in. Let's see here, there's a walk door here. We just ran the steel through, and then we'll have to cut it out after. This is why I was talking about it's a pain, because you know you have to leave trim out, otherwise that gets in the way and you can't get your door in. It just causes a lot of issues, so we'll just finish all that up once the door's in. This building has 19-foot sidewalls, so they're going to have I think it's a 14-inch floor truss system in here. But once we wrap this up, doors are in, and it's all done, I think the only other thing that we're in charge of on this job is concrete. So we'll get somebody in here to do all the concrete work, make sure that gets done right, and then this one will be a wrap. Clients here are really nice. I'm sure they'll let us come back and do a walkthrough once the inside's finished. They're DIYing. Is that right, Justin? DIYing? They're do-it-yourselfing the inside. Unless they change their mind and say, hey, Paul, will you come frame this? And then I suppose we will, but this will be really cool. Double staircases, catwalk, big open area over here. They got a big bonus space above their garage. So it'll be a pretty cool place. So hopefully they'll let us come back and do a walkthrough when it's done so you guys can see what the finished product is. We got this big transom above the front door, which this is a cost-effective way of kind of making your door space bigger versus having this built into your door. It's gonna be a nice view out the front door. Of course, we got our big A-frame porch. We'll put steel on this ceiling once the electrician is done. Pretty nice. This is 30 foot wide. We're about to do, we got a job coming up where I'm going to custom build a Douglas fir 48 foot wide post and beam. It'll be somewhat post and beam style truss. So that should be interesting. I'm gonna build it at the house and then we'll haul it there. So we'll show you how we do that. I think it's gonna turn out pretty cool. And it's way cheaper than having someone build it for you. One other cool thing about this one that we've never done on a job before are the eyebrows above the garage doors. You can see those right there. Kind of a neat little detail. Turned out pretty darn good. Yeah, you'll see they don't come out too far. We just framed them with 2x6s, 2x6 fascia. We got the shingles on the top. We had a custom piece of trim made. It goes underneath the steel, comes down, comes out flat, comes down, and then comes down the roof. And the reason we did that is so that steel could sit on something flat and kind of close up the bottom. It looks a lot nicer that way. And then we just used solid soffit, aluminum soffit on the underneath side. All right, so that's gonna wrap up today's show. It's Friday for me, not really, but I will get back to building here shortly. I have to because we have too many projects to do, and I just been working with our designers trying to get our design process squared away. Which it's going amazing. Our plans are great. If you guys are interested in that, check that out. We are about to launch an e-modeler on our website, which what that is you'll be able to go onto our website and design a post frame structure within the parameters of how we build. It'll be pretty cool. You can really easily change color combinations, all that kind of good stuff. And then when you get done, you can submit it for a quote for plans or for a building package. So that's going to be really awesome. It's going to take a little bit of work to get that all squared away, but be looking for that because I think that's going to be a really nice tool for people and for us, just to kind of streamline things, have a really good idea what people are looking for when they contact us. That's going to be a wrap for today. We really appreciate you guys as always. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends, and we'll catch you on the next video.